Hare Krishna. I am Radha Mohini Mohan from the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. We welcome you to Shri Shri Radha Rasbihari Temple, Juhu. Today the topic for discussion is what happens after death. To understand what happens after death, let us understand what is life. When we observe minutely the living things, we will come to know that each and every living beings have the gross body, which we can see through our eyes. This gross body is made of 5 gross elements: earth, water, fire, air and ether. Inside this gross body there is subtle body. The subtle body is made of mind, intelligence and false ego. Now all these 8 elements, gross and subtle, are dead matter. On its own it cannot work. Like a computer, there is hardware, inside there is a software, but until and unless the power is not supplied, the hardware and software will not function. To make it function, there has to be power. Same way, this this is gross body and the subtle body. To make it function, the super energy, that is a soul, is required. Till the time soul is there inside the body, it spreads its consciousness and the body is active, and this active body is called alive. So this is life. Now till we are in this material world with this body, we come across all the 5 sense objects and we get desires, and we try to fulfill those desires. So each and every living being is busy in active in fulfilling those desires. Now all these fulfilled and unfulfilled desires are stored in the mind. All these pleasurable and unpleasurable feelings are stored in the mind, and with all our thoughts, with all our words and with all our activities, we are making our future body. Now when the time comes when this gross body is not usable, that time the soul and the subtle body leaves this body here and it goes to the new body. So the soul is continuously changing the body. We can see in our this body only. When we were born, we were small infant, then we were child, then we were adolescent, then we became adult. We are changing body. Same way, we are matured, now we are declining, the body is declining. After some time, this body will not be useful. So when the body is not useful for the soul, same way when the clothes are not in wearable condition or toned, that time we change the cloth. Same way the soul changes this body. The process when this gross body is left here and the subtle body along with soul leaves this body, that time is called death. So after that, this body is either burnt or buried or left for some creatures to eat. After death, the subtle body, that is mind, intelligence and ego, along with the fulfilled and unfulfilled desires, it goes to take new body along with the soul. So after death, the subtle body and the soul leaves this material body and takes a new gross body to fulfill those unfulfilled desires. So this is what happens after death. Hare Krishna.